Right, this is JR Spesh and Mr.Z again. This is part 2 of the conversation.
Welcome back, players!
We're going into games now, because it's impossible to avoid them. We'll start talking about
We
them
were trading
eventually.
towards the console. We were getting to the end of the console bit.
Okay,
And
let's
then
quickly
just
finish
kept-
our console then. Okay, alright. Let's quickly finish our console.
Go on.
What was the last thing you want to say about consoles? Because I think...
Go on.
Sorry, I said you should talk and then I start talking. Let me quickly just make my point. I think in terms of design, I think the Wii U's actual console design is fine. Like that kind of just a sleek, small box. It doesn't need to be overly overt. Like you don't need to be like, oh wow, there it is, because that's not what people really care about. It needs to. If it was like, I don't want it to be like a micro console either, because I think that would look a bit silly. But it would show testament if it was more powerful than like an Xbox One. But it was that small, that would be amazing. But I think, simplicity is fine. Just have a nice little black box or white box or something, and then it could have that cool lighting feature like the Wii U and the Wii did with that buzzy light thing. That was cool. Like it was like Knight Rider or something. So that would be cool.
You need to add the sound in it.
Yeah, oh man, like a really low hum. Just that would be cool. What do you think that they should do?
Right, so with the outer casing, the look of it, smooth. The Wii U's not bad, yeah.
You don't need to be a fingerprint.
You know what? To be honest, I want it to be just different completely. Like not like PlayStation where it's still a bit rectangular. It's got a bit of a slant.
Yeah, it had that slant.
I'm not on about the 360 where it just goes on the side now, but it's still rectangular and it's not as big as the Xbox One. Yeah. Because we're never gonna get anything as big as that ever again.
Oh man, hopefully not.
That was like the mobile phones when they first came out.
I can't believe how big the Xbox One is. It's huge.
So I'm saying like, you know, maybe the Nintendo symbol or something big and starry. Also, we've talked about what it needs to be doing, how powerful it needs to do when it goes in. And like if it's gonna go fully digital, it's dangerous. But you know what? To be honest, some of the stores have not been doing them justice. They've been doing them a lot of injustice. Yeah. So for them to go online like that now, I think it might just benefit them, to be honest, in terms of where they are right now. Yeah. Anyways, and how they're getting all the connection with DNA and stuff, and all the mobile. It
could definitely help that infrastructure if they wanted to go completely. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Definitely. Because I've heard Steam's been doing pretty banging.
Steam is just completely fun on its own. They've got their own PC range now. Steam machines, I think they're called.
And that's my point exactly.
And they're like gaming PCs that are built around Steam, and they have their own VR now, and they're just doing all sorts of crazy stuff now. So yeah.
But my last thing on the console though is what I was talking about, the controller before does the same thing as the console on the console, or even implement the console. Yeah. You with me? Okay. Into gameplay. So effectively, turn this up here on the side. Yeah. That's now a screen. Yeah.
Alright.
And obviously you need to look at that for certain things, and then you've got like 3 screens effectively.
Okay, do you want
to... If you can implement, don't gimmick it, yeah. But if you can implement that in such a sick high level, yeah, then bam.
Do you want to know what's crazy?
Because then you've got a triple limit there, but obviously the console will have to be powerful to monitor 3 screens at once. Because obviously that takes.
I'll tell you why that's crazy.
That's why they couldn't even do 2 Wii U gamepads, because they just. That was the plan originally. Remember,
they were going to do that. And it just never happened. The computing power, I think, it just isn't there. No. But funnily enough, you should say that, because I watched a video by this guy. I think it's EVB, and he does like concept videos, and he was doing a concept video he's doing concept videos for the NX, and he was like, Nintendo should do that. What you almost said, like implement the console itself into the features. You know, like with Amiibo and stuff. He was like, use like the top of the console as like an entire reader. So like, you know, like you have Skylanders. Yeah. And you have like the little pod or whatever it's called. He's like, that would be the top of the console would become that. Yeah. So you would just put the all of like your toys on it, and it would just read it. Yeah. So you wouldn't have to just like put the gamepad down and beat. You just leave it there.
And it looks banging as well at the same time.
Because it looks like you've got your little collection on your console. It's kind of boss. I was thinking, that's a good idea. I like that idea, that you're implementing, so the console doesn't just sit there. Like, it's nice.
See, the only problem I have with that is, it's cool and everything, it's kind of been done with something similar and before, you know, like with the Skylander thing, because that Skylander thing
it is Skylanders.
You know, it is Skylanders, isn't it? Yeah. So that they need to be doing as what Nintendo do, just something different that just hasn't been implemented.
But see,
maybe talked about or maybe done in other places, but in terms of the renowned consoles like Xbox and PlayStation.
but see, I think the hardest part of this conversation that we're having is actually knowing what is the different, because everything kind of feels like it's been done. So what can Nintendo possibly do that's different now? Because, like, you have VR, and I'm sorry, but I don't subscribe to VR. Like, it just seems like a waste of time. Like, every single headset I've seen looks uncomfortable. And it looks like it's just going to melt my eyeballs, and I don't want that. Like,
until it gets to Sword Art level, I'm not even bothered anyways.
I want holograms. I just want, like... Because, no, don't you remember, Microsoft, I don't know if you saw it, Microsoft showed that off at E3, last E3.
Yeah, Minecraft thing, innit?
That... Whoa. Like, that blew my mind. I was like...
It wasn't true holograms, though.
It was.
No, because you had to wear glasses.
No, you didn't.
They gave you that illusion.
No, you didn't, did you?
Yeah.
I swear you didn't.
Yeah, you had to wear stuff.
No, but you didn't have to wear the glasses.
You did have to wear them.
Did he?
Yeah, because
I think he did, didn't he?
Yeah, because
I can't remember exactly.
Because we haven't got something that.
Yeah, but then how did? But we could see it.
Yeah,
so how did it do that?
Yeah, because obviously, if you're seeing it on the screen, they can
do
a computer trick. So
it wasn't like that. Don't you remember? No, don't remember. The man was.
Put it back on then. No,
I know.
Search it up in it.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm not. Right, welcome back. Yeah, that was a quick segue. I had to just pause the video there for a quick second because we started talking about something else completely. But yeah, anyway, I can't remember what it looked like. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because VR is a waste of time. It's stupid. It doesn't enhance the game. Every game becomes first person, which I don't even like. It's stupid. Sorry to all those people that love VR, but I am insulting it directly, and I can't.
Not get involved, people. You can pitchfork me if you like.
I don't care. I'm sorry. Okay. I apologize. Let me not insult it. It's fine. It's cool, but I don't subscribe to it. Yeah. Anyway,
right,
I think Nintendo. I don't think that's what Nintendo should move on to. But yeah, let's move on to actual games now.
Right.
Legend of Zelda on the Wii U needs to be a dual release.
Right.
Period. That's like number one.
Yeah, but then if they're gonna put it on the NX, what is it gonna do differently? It's gonna be
no. It's not so much that it needs to be more impressive. It's just that that's a perfect game to launch your console with.
Yeah, but you don't want to be bringing things out on the Wii U and not making people want to buy the NX. You know what I mean? You want you want to put it on the NX. So because Wii U's had two Zeldas now.
No.
It's like Skyward.
No.
Yeah, Skyward was on the Wii U, innit? Or was it on the Wii?
I was on the Wii.
Was it?
The Wii U's only had HD remasters in Twilight Princess and Wind Waker.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
But Skyward Sword was the last Wii Zelda game. But see, here's the thing. This is what. But see, this is the point I'm making. Is that Nintendo need to have. They can have a more enhanced version on the NX, but what other great first-party games that we know are being developed could Nintendo use to launch the NX? And what game are they currently developing? Personally, that's more anticipated than Zelda right now.
The problem for me with this though is every console doesn't do this. They don't bring up their banging one as a launch. They never do that.
Yeah, but that's why a lot of them are. Let's be honest, it's idiotic. It's kind of like with PS4. A lot of the indie games came out first, so there was a slight game drought in terms of big games. It's like COD and a couple sports games here.
Yeah, because I remember COD being on the Wii U as a first.
Yeah.
And I was like, for starters,
to be honest, Wii didn't have a bad launch lineup. I thought, like with Creed 3 and COD and stuff like that. I thought, Creed 3 is not the best Creed game. Of this versions of Assassin's Creed, it's Black Flag. And then, but the best Assassin's Creed game is Creed 2. Sorry to go on that slight tangent, but I had to just say it. I think Nintendo need to have their big first party game. It has to be Zelda. Then you have your third party support, so you have
either that or something long lasting like Dragon Quest. Because then you got that game for a while. So
when they announced, they kind of let it slip.
They
let it slip. They were like, and also for NX. And it was like, don't give me a gas! Because that game looks amazing. And also it confirmed that NX could run Unreal 4 because that game, I think that
But
game
do
runs
we
in
know
Unreal
that
4.
one they're bringing out yet is going to be an online one, or is that just going to be a standard?
I don't know what kind of one that is.
Yeah.
Because that
Because I was kind of pissed.
was it Dragon? Was it X? Was that X or 11? The one that came out in Japan that never came out here.
Was X, yeah.
Yeah, that really annoyed me because that game looked amazing. And they were like, "Oh, by the way, it's never coming out over here." It's like, dude, we love Dragon Quest 2
games, but
we just don't
keep it in here.
Yeah, like, dude, this is your problem.
Make it look lame everywhere else.
That's the problem. Is
we had Tales of Graces, man, another banging game.
This is the thing that really hurts about Nintendo.
We got it. But we didn't get it over here.
That's what annoys me about Nintendo is that they think region lock is something that still needs to be enforced now. No, like, that's what I love about the PS4 is that I can buy games from America and they'll work. I don't have to worry about buying a game from Japan. I just get that, get the English language translation or whatever.
Surely,
and
if
it will
it's
be
just being sold in general, it's good enough, isn't it?
But they're like, no. you wouldn't want that. Come on, son. Come on, son. I want it, man. Give it to me. That's what I think, is really shooting Nintendo in the foot. Just be cool, bro. Like, this is a few...
but let's be serious, when businessman says, obviously there was a reason. There's always a reason for everything.
Okay, I have a wish list of a few games for NX.
Yeah.
That I think they need to do. Hyrule Warriors 2, because I've started replaying Hyrule Warriors now.
Yeah.
And man, that game is amazing. Like,
well, is that the DS one? Yeah.
No, I've been playing the Wii U one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. I love the depiction of Link in that. Like, he's just this banging soldier. Like, even if that part where he was getting Madder Man cocky, so he just started slaughtering a bag of man. And I'm like, this guy's so sick. This is Link. Yeah.
That version of Link, I'm not gonna lie, it's just nearly the baddest Link.
Yeah, he is like complete boss. He's just like, I don't even care who this man is. I'm going to slaughter him, Boss. Another one of those would be great. Yeah. Splatoon 2. Because I really think Splatoon is a really great addition to Nintendo's IP library. And it's really unique. I'm glad that they didn't go with it being Mario characters. That they created a whole new set of characters. And I really, really enjoy that. I think that more would be good to have bigger teams or bigger death matches. Like a bigger game all in all.
And some type of team story thing as well.
Yeah,
people can play together.
That would be cool. Like a co-op story mode would be amazing. Okay, I've got 3D Pokemon.
Right, now this has been alright. This is the
everyone
now,
since
how much time we got in it? Since this might go on for a couple of hours now.
Okay, let's try. Okay, let's just try and make it condensed.
Okay, alright, condensed into 2 days. Yeah, right. Pokemon, has made DS funds from Pokemon Red, and I think the best-selling one, at my knowledge, if I remember rightly, because I haven't checked the recent ones after this period when I last looked, was Gold version to Crystal version.
I think Black and White might have
Black and White has outsold it now as well.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't actually know.
Did well, but then I
know all of them
Black
do
and White 2
well.
didn't do that well.
No,
but
I don't think Black
did
and White
well
2
because they. I mean,
it's
what
Pokemon.
I mean by not well is
by Pokemon standards.
They made less.
By
but
Pokemon standards,
compared to any other game, killed it.
By Pokemon standards, it was small.
Yeah,
but by
GTA
standards,
have sold loads, but Pokemon just rapes it in general. Okay,
no,
I'm gonna be straight with you.
No, but if you combine every Pokemon game with every GA game,
yeah,
I think Pokemon might be ahead.
No, easily.
No. I was saying that in like a sarcastic way. Dude,
but back on the subject though.
Okay. See, it's so easy to go on tangents.
Pokemon on the console, it would blow people's minds.
Imagine making that online too.
If it was a released NX thing as well, like you got the Pokemon New Age one as an NX launch. That's it.
We're done. We're finished.
Just that simple.
It's over.
You could make it even.
I'm getting Gaz's finger.
You could just redo Pokemon Red. This is how raw they could go.
They could go back to Red and just make it 3D.
Make it 3D, Put it on the NX, at crazy graphics or whatever.
Add like an online multiplayer trading system.
Goes without saying. That's why I even mentioned it. It's telling me to condense it to 2 days, and people will buy it.
Yeah, they would.
People will buy it.
They would.
It's just that simple. People.
They would.
This should be a different chat altogether.
They would. Because even I was playing, and I might have to add it to this.
And then you've got the Pokken thing,
Dude, have you played it?
No. But that's the one that's come out now, isn't it? But you haven't got hold of that, have you?
I've got the demo.
See, that would be good thingy feed, by the way.
But I don't have the game
We'll talk
capture
about
yet.
that
I'll
because
get
we're talking. We're digressing again.
Yeah, that game was so
Talking,
good. It's so good.
Like the flow and the movement of that,
If
it's
that's
like
how Pokemon battles became.
should be.
If
Became.
that,
So if they were to NX it, if they're gonna do it, they should change the battle system
To that.
where it's kind of not like
Not
that,
like
but
so
it's
turn-based.
closer to the animation how they kind of. I'm not
So it's
saying
not
voice.
as-
I'm not saying voice command, even though that would be
that
a
would
nice
be cool
touch.
too.
Be
But
a
no,
nice touch.
that would be nice. Voice
Because obviously
com-
Google can pretty much pick up words pretty damn close.
yeah, voice
You know what I mean?
commands are pretty good now.
So
Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC strawweight champion of the world, Gonzalez.
And she remains the UFC strawweight champion.